Did you ever find yourself in that situation where you want to do a little pick me up for a friend or a family member, maybe sending flowers or just a card's not going to do? You want to do something extra special? Well, I'm so excited to welcome to our show Jennifer, who is the CEO and co-founder of the Future You project that kind of identifies itself in that need that people want to do a little more for others. Good morning, Jennifer. How are you?
Good morning, Natalie. I'm well. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, I'm really excited to learn more about this. But first, before we learn about the project, I think we need to learn a little bit about you. How did you get this idea? What was it in your background that you wanted to take an idea like this and now have made it happen for over a year?
Sure. So my story is in early 2018, I went through a pretty difficult time in my life. I was moving to Miami from Charleston, and halfway through the move, my husband at the time turned and asked if he thought we should get a divorce. And long story short, obviously it was the right decision. But during the time, I was broken. I was heartbroken, and it took me quite a while to kind of rebound. And while I was kind of sorting out my new life, I started receiving these anonymous packages in the mail from the future version of myself, Future Jen. And this happened for 5 weeks in a row. And the first package was some flowers and some chocolates. And it came with a note that just said, "Look, girl, I know you're going through a hard time. I know that you think there's no light at the end of the tunnel, but I promise you there is. Things are going to work out better than you ever imagined possible. You're doing great. You're stronger than you think you are. Hold on tight." And then a week later, another package came in the mail. And again, like I said, that happened for 5 weeks in a row. And it was the most beautiful experience because by week 3, week 4, I really started to believe Future Jen, and I started to believe in myself again. And I think it's a message that really resonated in a way that only my future self could tell me. And it completely transformed my life. It helped me find my joy again. I started taking dance lessons. I signed up for Spartan. I lost 70 pounds. I mean, it completely transformed my life. And then fast forward a year later, I got a promotion at my job. And Future Jen paid another visit. And I got a bonsai tree delivered to my new office with a note from Future Jen that just said, "I told you so." And in that package was a packing slip from my friend Christy. And that's for the first time when I discovered who it was that was sending me those presents all along. And so I immediately called her, obviously, like, "You have no idea what you've done for me, this and that." And I said, "I really think that what you've done for me needs to be shared with the world, because there's so many times throughout a woman's life that we need to lift each other up or celebrate one another." But, I started thinking about when I struggled with infertility for so many years, about, loss of loved ones. Mm-hmm. So we just started to build out this program, and now we have over 40 themed boxes, depending on whatever milestone or stage a woman's going through. And each one would come with a personalized letter from the recipient's future self. And then we also have a 5-week program that mirrors exactly what Christy did for me, where every week for 5 weeks in a row, they'll receive a different gift, with the final gift being the curated gift box.
Oh my goodness. I mean, you just answered every question I had, literally explaining what you went through, what this meant for you, and now people can get in on it, and you've made it easy. I have goosebumps when you were sharing your story to see how important it was for you. How's it going so far?
It's incredible. I have to tell you, it is, it's really wonderful to hear the stories from women who have been receiving these, and to get the thank you letters and to get the messages saying how much it meant to them. I'm getting a lot of thank you cards and notes from women saying that they're framing their letters, putting them on their nightstand, which I completely relate with. I still have my original ones on my, corkboard on my front door. It's a daily reminder for me of what that moment and what that friendship and, that experience did for me. So I'm, I love seeing women supporting women. I love seeing how, this is impacting people in a positive way. It fuels me every day to do what I do. And I'm so grateful.
So I'm just sitting here and I'm thinking of some friends in my life that I would like to do something like this for. And so what do people need to do? If people have like the idea of someone that they want to, lift up in this way, do they just log on? It sounds like you personalize the goal of what that person is trying to achieve for somebody else, right?
Correct. So you just head over to our website, futureyouproject.com. And when you choose whatever themed box or experience that you want to send, right there at the checkout, it'll ask you what's the recipient's name.
Okay.
And if you would like to send sent with love from card, you can put your name on there. You can also choose to stay anonymous if you choose to do so, but it's all right there. It's very, very simple. And then we personalize all of it for you here.
Do you know how many times though it's like you want to do something a little extra? This is that something extra. I am so glad to meet you and have you share your story with us today. Please stay in touch.
Thank you. I will. I promise. Thank you so much.